All right, so this video is another imposter video, which is backed by popular demand because you guys loved it so much. Now, for those of you who don't know, the last videos we did on imposters took a group of black people, put them in a room, and then added a white person. And then the goal was to identify who the imposter was. And to our shock, the white guy actually won.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm white.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand. All right, so that's unanimous. We're gonna end the game right then and there, okay? If the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you all lose.
The thought popped in my head of, what if you had it wrong the whole time and the guy right next to you is the one?
3, 2, 1. It is red. That means the mole is still here.
My name is Robert, but they call me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital to a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
Then we ran it back. They took a group of white people, put them in a room, and put one black woman in there. And we wanted to see who would win. And guess what? They weren't able to figure out who the imposter was. The black girl won.
People.
I am white.
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 I am white. I am black.
If the lights turned green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turned red, the liar is still in the box, and you lose. So.
Girl, I knew it. I knew it, guys. She would talk, it was something stereotypical white. Clearly, I'm not white. People probably or do think I talk white because I was adopted and both of my parents are white.
Now, what those videos showed us is that being, let's say, black versus being white was really a state of mind, not a state of being. For instance, in both those cases that we just saw, the person happened to be born into the other culture. So the white guy, Milk, he was born into the black culture. He was adopted at 7 days old. So his whole life wasn't growing up being white. It was growing up around other black people. He's going to pick up their mannerisms, their way of speaking, their struggle, their pain. He lived it. He is effectively a black man, just happened to be born into a white body. And the same thing with Elizabeth. She was adopted by a white family and they raised her as their daughter, who would be a white person if she was a biological daughter. So as you can see, the way a person acts is really about where they grew up and how they were raised, not anything to do with the actual color of their skin. So fans love those videos so much that now I got a flood of messages with this new video where it's 6 Asian people trying to find the white imposter. All right, so let's see if this white guy can pull this off, because the last couple of times the imposters has won easily. That wasn't even really a challenge. So maybe the Asian community will be able to get this white guy out and win that money. So let's see it.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
And I'm white.
I gotta say, they got the most non-looking white guy, Asian white guy there, right? That guy definitely looks white. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Caleb. I'm Korean. 저는 한국 사람입니다.
You see? They make sure they throw out the little foreign language out there. I'm Korean. Throw out some Korean and now you gotta believe, oh, okay. That guy's Korean, for real.
Yeah, I'm Korean.
Fun fact.
That was the fun fact.
that
I'm
was-
Korean.
His fun fact was that he was Korean.
That's sus. All right, that just made him suspect number 1 to me.
Hi everybody, my name is Kevin. I am Chinese American, and 关于我自己一个小 fun fact 呢，就是我是一个很不喜欢吃香菜的一个人。I only started learning Chinese in the summer after high school, and I spent the year in China and had just an amazing time. And
They got a white boy who speaks fluent Chinese. Wow. He sounds good too. They went next level with this. He's fluent. And he spent years in China. So he's not raised by a Chinese family like the other one. So he might have a little bit more difficulties. But my God, so he's a year in China and he's fluent Chinese. Well, I think it's with Mandarin, but yeah. They're gonna have a tough time with this one. This is gonna be tough.
The more that I learned, the more that I wanted to learn, and so I ended up getting really good at it. I really don't like eating cilantro, which is the worst for if you're Chinese. Like, I mean, everything has got cilantro in it.
Kevin seems kind of suspicious, just the way he kind of sounds. Bro sounded white.
I'm stopping to hear one more time because I think this is another important part. On the other ones, they even had the imposter blindfolded, which I kept saying, like, why is the imposter blindfolded? He or she knows that they're not, the race that they're supposed to be playing. So why blindfold them, right? It's just like, but they didn't blindfold this guy, and that makes more sense, right? The imposter wouldn't be blindfolded. But that also allows for some more mistakes because if the imposter starts saying things that he sees, then he's not blindfolded. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
I did fencing, Chinese dance, swimming, saxophone, piano.
How do you got time?
Yep.
She's literally
Definitely
Barbie.
not them all.
As a Filipina, obviously I sing.
Do you do tinikling too?
Huh?
Tinikling. You don't know what
Hindi ko
tinikling?
pa alam. Ano yan? What is that?
With
Oh, yes, with the sticks and you
Red
like,
flag.
Yeah, red
no,
flag.
That's the mole right
no,
there.
guys.
I like the white guy. Like, that's the mole right there. Yeah.
A tie.
Oh, word?
And the tie is between Ryan and Caleb.
Oh, damn.
I think he's got to go. I think the Korean guy is a goner. He's fumbling with the Korean. Maybe it's because he's nervous, but I think the Korean guy might be going. But now also Ryan, I think Ryan's a little suspect too. But I don't know. I'm voting for the Korean guy. But we'll see.
Don't walk, Ryan. We'll get you.
I was upset. I have never had to prove that I was Asian, but I guess I'm not Asian enough.
Personal favorite is honestly the people. They have instilled hospitality. I mean, every Filipina is a nurse.
I gotta be honest,
every
I'm not a
Filipina-
nurse.
All right. So right now, fake Korean. I'm going with fake Korean. He's got to go. But the Filipino women, one of them don't seem Filipino to me. I don't know if it's just me or I'm just not getting it. But every time the other one was like, everybody's a nurse. She's like, I'm not a nurse. Every time it's like, maybe they just live in different parts of the country or something like that. So you could have that. Like, when you have one in the north and they have different cultures and stuff and one in the south, because even in the United States, we have that. So, but they got to get that together because right now, one of them are suspect to me.
I'm sorry, Papa.
I was gonna say I like Hong Kong because of how international it is.
Did you go to international school in Hong Kong?
No, I went to a fully local school.
You sound really American.
I mean, it's something that I get on a day-to-day basis. My friends tell
The imposter's throwing some nice shade. He's like, you sound really American. And she's just saying, yeah, I do. Oh, they got a good imposter this time.
me I sound American. My white friends tell me that I sound whiter than them, and I'm like,
I'm gonna go back to it. I think Kevin just sounds more white.
Caleb, from the very beginning, I was like, I gotta get him out. He has to leave.
I told you. Korean was number. He had to go. But the white Asian, our imposter, he's starting to get a couple of votes. These people aren't fooled by him. The other two women aren't fooled by him. So he's got to watch out. But the Korean guy, he had to go. He was messing up the Korean.
Damn, I really wanted the money. Gas is expensive in California.
So please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
So at this point, I'm the only guy in a group of girls. So I felt like I was in the hot seat, and then I was thinking maybe the only other person who people could be suspicious of was Leanne. Leanne, do you speak Mandarin?
I do speak Mandarin. 我会讲一点点。
哦，你也会讲。
Yeah, 我也会讲。
哇，1、2、3、
对，听起来有点
4、5。
地道，好像很地道的样子。
Oh, 地道.
yeah,
No, I'm
地道.
not 地道 at all because I learned Mandarin at school. It was like a prerequisite. So my mother tongue is Cantonese.
I kind of had an idea that it would be someone that spoke Chinese. That would be the mole. Maybe it's Kevin.
She's got an eye on Kevin because he speaks Chinese.
Call your parents. Like, how do you refer to them?
Mommy, and then my grandma is mamiol. I don't call them like dai, like tatai.
No, you're good.
What
you're
did you
good.
think I said?
What? Oh.
I'm sorry. Dai is like short for tatai, which means...
I gotta be honest, I don't call my folk that. I go mom, mummy, mom.
There's some tension here with the Filipino women. What is this tension? I don't know. But somebody don't seem Filipino to me. I might be voting out one of the Filipino women. That's if I had a vote.
At one point, I was actually suspicious of Cami. I don't think she was that fluent in her own language.
Ooh, they got him.
Kevin, we love you.
Kevin, you're so Chinese and I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I can
appreciate
literally
your
feel the entire China
vote of
behind you.
confidence.
But now it's interesting. So all the men got voted for not being Asian enough. But I'm thinking the women kind of like bonded with those that female experience. But I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird little thing that all the men but at least you can say he was more Asian than all the other Asian men there.
Also, I feel like Cami, because you've been talking a lot, expressing your views on Philippines a lot, like you did your research on it.
She feels like my cousin. So like honestly, I think it's Leanne. I think
I don't know what I need to do. Like I'm fully Asian.
Here we go. Cami's gone?
It was another tiebreaker. The people who have the tiebreaker, Hammy and Leanne.
I'm here to state my
Okay,
case.
wait.
I'm Asian. I'm Chinese.
at parties.
Yes.
I know this is a bit traumatizing. If this becomes another tiebreaker, we eliminate 2 people. Two people eliminated.
Oh.
I was like, girls, like, what? I mean, I was a little offended because I never had to prove that I was Asian. But it's all fair game.
Oh my god.
Caleb, I knew it. Oh,
I'm 小马。
oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, 我是讲中文那个 YouTuber 对。
Yeah.
对。
Yeah. It was kind of crazy because I actually seen his videos before. I think it was a really good surprise.
Well, we have finished with another imposter video, and I went back to this part because I think this is so sad. Like, she's wiping tears away because unfortunately she's not Asian enough for a room full of Asians, right? They don't think she's Asian enough, which is sad, which is kind of sad. But I do want to say this. These videos always show us one thing, that it's not about what you look like, but it's about who you are and how you were raised. And that's what these videos show, because it doesn't really give a damn. Like, even though they voted out the imposter, they voted out everyone else, right? There was how many people? 2, 4, 6, 7 people. And 5 of them were voted out not being Asian enough. And one of them just happened to be the imposter. So this was more like Survivor than finding the imposter. But even at the end of this, it really shows that it was a pure guess. It was a pure guess. Because matter of fact, voting out the imposter, they all thought the guy was really Chinese. which was like, hold on, aren't you guys playing the game here? It's supposed to be vote out the person who you believe is not Asian, not the person you believe is actually Asian. But I digress. Hopefully, this lets people know that I think when it comes to who you are, it's more important about the character of the person than where they came from or even how they look. But if you disagree with that, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget, tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me if you were able to figure out who was going to win or when the imposter was going to be voted out. I thought he was going to win like the other 2, but surprise, he didn't. So with that said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you on the next one.